As I get older, I begin to realize how valuable it is sometimes to give yourself space and time away from a certain person or a certain thing or a certain situation in order to deal with it. Some of us are in situations where we just can't help but deal with them. But sometimes you need space and time in order to clear your mind, in order to center yourself, in order to consult your spirit guides as to how to handle it in a way that is healthy and beneficial for everybody. And some of us, when it comes right down to it, we just need space and time. Now, you've heard me spoken a lot of times on this channel about how we're not promised a whole lot of time and that we need to spend it wisely. Time is a sensitive thing to handle. And so there are times where you're going to have to think quickly, and there are times where you're going to have to just wait it out. And unfortunately, we live in a society where everything has to be quick, fast, in a hurry. I refer to it as a microwave mentality, and for those of you who haven't heard the audio on that, go through the playlist and check it out. It might be a little enlightening to you. I have a microwave and I use it to warm up food sometimes, but there are some foods you just don't microwave if you want the full effect of the flavor, the full effect of the texture. If you want that food to taste its best, sometimes it's not best to stick it in the microwave all the time. But anyway, we have to spend some time and space away from a situation, especially if it's a situation where you can't avoid that person, place, or thing. We have to let things go. And I have some people in my life, family, friends included, that I don't deal with. And once upon a time, it used to bother me because I didn't deal with them and they didn't deal with me because their attitude didn't mesh with mine. We weren't compatible. We were both on different sides of the street. And instead of accepting the fact that we are different and just coexisting, one had to have a grudge against the other. I know what that feeling is, but you know what? Grudges take up a lot of energy and time. And don't get me wrong, we're all in this human existence. And we all have feelings sometimes where we want to feel grudgeful. We want to feel vengeful. It's part of the human experience. I'm okay with that. But if it's something that has become a way of life for you, where you don't have an ounce of a forgiving spirit for any reason whatsoever, it can affect you for the rest of your life. And I had to learn that. I have come to terms with the fact that everybody is different. That includes family. I've come to terms with the fact that that's the way that person is. It's up to you to decide whether or not you want to allow that presence in your life. And if you don't love from a distance, it's okay. You think that person is staying up nights worrying about why you won't change? They probably aren't. And if they are, they don't have much of a life. See, we have enough to deal with on a daily basis without having to worry about what someone thinks of us, don't you think? Anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. There are certain people in my family I don't deal with, and I'm going to tell you why. Once upon a time, it used to be for a certain reason, but now that I put that reason to bed, I've got a more valid reason now. It's about vibration and how they come off. See, I made my fair share of mistakes in my life, and some of them were doozies. I've come to terms with it. I went to my Creator with it, and now I'm taking those experiences and using them as lessons to make a better life for myself from this day on, and to use those experiences to help others that are going through what I went through to kind of help them navigate through it. I think that's what the Creator wants us to do. I don't think the Creator is worried about how many mistakes that we make, but whether or not we learn anything from them and if we're using those lessons to help others that are going through the same thing. That's just my opinion. It's up to you whether or not you differ with it. But one thing I don't do, whether you're family, friend, or not, I do not associate with people who are holding on to grudges with a vice grip. Their judgment is clouded, they're not rational thinking, and they're always involved in drama. I don't associate with them. I don't care if I don't talk to them for a long period of time. It doesn't faze me, because as long as they are in that energy, I ain't got time for it. Do I care about them? Yes. But I'm not going to be in contact with anybody like that, because I value my time and energy too much. Will they come around? Maybe. Maybe not. But I can't put that on my list of priorities. That's something that they're going to have to work out with their creator in their way. So I let it go. I wish them well in my heart, yes. But no. I can't let anybody rent space in my head if their name is not on the lease. Anyway, with that being said, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Peace.